Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're here for Pisces, okay? Let's go here and refer to these notes I got during your meditation. I was hearing Mayday, Mayday, and then the name of this will be Casualties of War. Okay, I feel like I was seeing soldiers laying everywhere. A war had taken place. Our eyes are scanning the battlefield, looking at all the wars that have taken place, all of the times where you felt defeated or lost a battle. It was all in order to win the war. I just feel like you coming into a deep knowing this week that any battle that you ever lost or that you were ever defeated by, it was all part of the process. It was all casualties of war. And sometimes you hear the saying that say sometimes you got to lose the battle to win the war. Well, you lost a few battles and it was only so you can win this war, okay? Because the war was the bigger picture, which was greater than you. Okay? Thinking back to more, thinking back to a move or a miscalculation that was made that started this war in your life, okay? So I feel like you're going back to think like, well, which one of these steps was a miscalculation that ended me here? Which you need to be here anyway because it teaches you, it makes you, it builds you to be a person that you need to be through life, okay? But I feel like that you are thinking of the battles that you lost in order to win the war. And I was hearing under knowing. So it's like you're understanding under knowing, under like understanding with knowing. A deeper knowing with an understanding, and you mix it together. So it's like I feel like things are you're starting to become content because now you understand that sometimes battles have to be lost in order to win the war. And yes, it might hurt, it might break your heart, you might be feeling defeated, like you've been through things like you can't take it no more, but sometimes you have to lose a battle in order to win the war. And I'm sure that you've heard that at least once or twice in your life through somebody or another. Okay, but I feel like that you were I got this message too. May Day or May Day, like some date in May is when I feel like a decision, a miscalculation was made for you, and whether it was May of this year, May of last year, May the year before that, some decision you made in a date in May, I feel like was all where all of this started for you. Okay, I feel like that's where you were able to go back and realize that was where you made the miscalculation. And but even though you realize all of this had to happen so you can get to this point where you are now, you're still assessing and reassessing on it to think, okay, well, next time going forward, I'm gonna have to be better with my calculations. But something that may happen, and I feel like that it was a move you made or a decision you made, and it was a miscalculation. And I feel like that you're realizing now something that happened back in May, a May date or a May Day, like a day in May, okay, or a date in May. And I feel like that's when you're realizing that you miscalculated something. And even though you can't go back and fix it, not that you want to anyway, you're just, taking it all in so that you can make sure that you learn from every little, portion, so that you don't have to go back and repeating all of this. So you're gathering all your notes and gathering all your suspicions and putting it all in your handy dandy notebook, okay? In order for you to not have to revisit this lesson again. So you can know that sometimes casualties happen in war. Sometimes you are a casualty of war, but that does not make you any less of a person, okay? Things happen along your lifetime to shape you, okay? Sometimes we need to become a casualty of war in order to become like the king of the palace or some shit like that. So, but that's what I feel like you're going to be dealing with here this week. And we're going to jump right into it. To see what God and the universe has for you this week. Messages do we have for Pisces? Pisces. Casualty of war. Messages, Pisces. Messages, Pisces. Messages for Pisces, please. And the first three pop right out. We know that's associated with the past. Messages for Pisces. Did they fall over or did they go back? It was the food card. They went back. Somebody never took the leap. That's what they're saying. Okay, what do we have here? In the past. Yeah, I just feel like you realizing, like I said, this is going to be you realizing. This is all going to be contributed to you realizing that sometimes you have to lose a battle in order to win the war. The battles, I feel like some of the battles that you lost did make you feel defeated. They make you feel depleted. Like you had no strength at all. But I feel like you also learned that this was a result of you not following your intuition. Okay? That things didn't go the way that you feel like they should, or the way that you sing like you feel like they should. Okay? All these cards in the reverse in the past because you were not loving yourself. You were not making decisions out of self-love or out of following your intuition. So you can't expect much. But now, currently, we have Justice here with the King of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. This is the current energy. Justice. Here to balance out the scales. Some kind of commitment or investment or something is coming up here. A contract, possibly. You could be investing or committing or signing a contract for some type of investment. Okay, you could be signing a new lease, maybe relocating to a new place here. I feel like some of you could be relocating to a bigger city, some kind of huge, much bigger investment that you're in now. And the universe is here to help you with balancing out that. You're going to be starting up a new commitment here in a relationship or a contract in a business here. And that's currently here. What do you have for the possible outcome for Pisces? I heard something, but my cat ain't in here. Possible outcome is you getting over crying over spilled milk. You stop looking in that crying over the milk, the cups that are in front of you, and you're looking what's behind you that's not even spilled. So you can work on building some stability, working on this Two of Cups behind you that is not spilled. Okay, some contract, some commitment, something. What else we got for Pisces? Some balance here with the Temperance card. The balance between light and dark, between hot and cold, between fire and water. There's a balance here that you're working on. And I feel like you're able to you're working on some type of wish, some type of hope, some type of dream, some type of thing that's aligned with your path here. And I feel like because you're able to see it now, you're able to balance it out or find the balance in it, because now that you're coming out of the position where you're crying over spilled milk, you're no longer disappointed in crying over spilled milk, and you're able to see clearly about this foundation that needs to be built, or how you need to go about building it. On the bottom, we have the Star card, which I feel like you're aware, you're illuminated, you're enlightened, you know exactly what needs to be done. Okay, you can have Aquarius in your chart. I do. You can have Aquarius in your chart, but there's a decision being made here to choose yourself, to choose your path, to choose to not let anything get in your way. Because yes, you might have lost the battles, but the war is not to be lost. You're not about to lose this war. You lost all these battles here in the past. The war is yours, and that's what you're preparing for, to take this war. Why is the Strength card here in the reverse for Pisces? Let's fill out a little bit. Five of Wands. The Strength card. Could have been a lot of fighting and arguing that you're dealing with in the past. You have that Five of Cups turning sideways, trying to peek out where you got disappointed. In the past is where you got disappointed, where you felt defeated and like nothing, where you decided that you wanted to retreat and you don't want to put any work into it. That's where you get the Strength in reverse. You want to retreat. You feel defeated. You're retreating, feeling defeated, and not wanting to put any more work into it, not wanting to work on it anymore with the Strength in reverse. Then the High Priestess in reverse. What's that for Pisces? The High Priestess reverse for Pisces. Yeah. Your High Priestess, your intuition is telling you, hey, we need to find a new perspective. There's a new way we need to go about this. But I don't think you listen. You didn't listen because you didn't make a decision. You didn't make a decision to leave this thing out in the cold. Your intuition was telling you to decide to leave something out in the cold, but you didn't do it. It was telling you to take charge, to leave something down the cold, to cut it off because it's not going to work out in the current or in the future, but you didn't listen. Just 1 second. Right, but like I was saying, but you didn't listen. Your intuition was trying to tell you the same thing that you're realizing that you're listening to now. How to balance out the situation, how to balance out the life, how to spin it around and put it in the right direction, but you did not listen. But I feel like you listening now. Why is this Wheel of Fortune here in reverse? You had to learn the hard way. The hard way in the past, you had to learn it. Yeah, you had to deal with somebody in and out, somebody player. Somebody in and out, but you constantly continue to see the potential in them. And before moving forward, but I feel like you're moving forward now, but you didn't. You refused. You refused to listen to your intuition. You refused to do anything. You just wanted to love. You just wanted to be whatever you was being there. And why is the Justice here in the current situation for Pisces, please? Justice is here to balance out the scales. Justice, why is that here for Pisces? Yeah, Justice is here to balance. As soon as I say that, there's the Two of Pentacles. Justice is here to balance out your scale. To remind you that you have all the tools you need to manifest what you want going forward. That you have hopes, dreams, and wishes that you would like to fulfill, and that you allowed yourself to get stuck somewhere along the line. But you are following your heart now. And then I feel like in your intuition, I feel like it's leading you to the Ten of Cups, along with the Ten of Pentacles. After a period of being disappointed and crying over spilled milk, but cutting it out and putting it into it, because you know that even though you didn't want to, it's the fairest, best decision to make for yourself. That's where you're at now. So now I feel like here, I don't know. Let's just see what this King of Pentacles is. This is an investment, an opportunity, finances increasing. But I feel like this is somebody. I don't know. Let's just see. What's this King of Pentacles? After you done learned. King of Pentacles, why is he here? Why is this King of Pentacles here, please? For Pisces. Okay, the Hermit came off with him. Okay. Yeah, I feel like currently this is the aftermath of your experience. This is what you're dealing with now. Unhappiness, because via your experience, via what you just went through, via what you just had to withhold and stand, via you're not into listening to your intuition, via you want to keep seeing the potential in people when you don't need to, via arguing and fighting instead of walking away. That's what you're dealing with now. But I feel like there's some kind of commitment happening. I mean, it's not commitment, investment. King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles, maybe the person stressed out because of all the fighting, arguing, conflict. Got the Nine of Wands, and then we got all of this. But I just feel like you, throughout the time, realize that this is not what makes you happy. All because you went against your intuition. Okay, well, what else can we get on this King of Pentacles? Yeah. This King of Pentacles want a new cycle with you. That's what this is, and I'm tired of hearing about this, man. New cycle with deep emotions and the Pisces inside of the secret illusions. What is it? Motherfucker want to have a relationship, a commitment. What's the Two of Cups? Motherfucker want to have a commitment, but they're steady holding themselves back from it. Not speaking and not seeing it, not trusting it, whatever. Acting like they don't. Acting like they don't want it. They don't feel that. And this is them, your person. Whoever the fuck this is, this person is healing. But while they're healing, that's why they're coming out of hurt. That's why they're acting like this. Why they've been holding back thus. They've been in a hurt situation, but they're finally healing. Which is one good thing. That is a good thing. That's a very good thing, because hurt people hurt people. And if you're healing, that means you no longer want to hurt people. Okay, but this person is healing, okay? And they feeling like, you know, you hold it back, restricting yourself, which you are, because look, there you are right there. You love this person, but you're not offering shit. You don't want no reconciliation either, because guess what? You don't trust that motherfucking ass. And then currently in the outcome, it shows that you are healing, getting over the disappointment, going to work on stability within your life and having balance within you, yourself, and I. You, yourself, and you. I don't see this person. Well, let's clarify, because you know things be changing. 5 of Cups reversed for Pisces. I feel like you happy for this person. Glad that they healing. Glad that they this. But god dang it. You not no. Nope. What else we got for the 5 of Cups reverse for Pisces? Oh no. So you coming out of disappointment, coming out of wounded warrior energy. You coming out of being hurt. This is you coming out of it. Coming out of conflict, coming out of disappointment, coming out of being hurt. Standing in your truth, holding your powerful sword. That's what you're doing. And then here goes some tunnel vision being happening. Somebody's watching, somebody's looking, somebody's stalking, thinking about a new perspective about how to take this leap of faith towards you. But guess what? They stuck right here with the devil in the way. Or you're dealing with a Capricorn. They got a lot of work to put into some hurtful shit, is what it looks like. So it's going to take them a while, but you're going to be still working on your 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands. Why is that here for Pisces? I feel like you ain't waiting on shit. You got wishes, you got hopes too. You got healing needs to be done too. You ain't got shit to do with this person. You want what you want. You know exactly what you want. Them trying to... You know what you did. You love yourself. You know what you want, and you know what you're going to get. And waiting on the motherfucker just ain't it. Okay? You're confidently moving forward in the search of this 2 of Cups. And it ain't with this person. Temperance. Why is that here for Pisces and outcome? I feel like this Ace of Swords could come be some stuff from them too. Some communication that they want to talk about. Then we got the Temperance coming out. I don't like that. This High Priestess is coming out in the reverse again. But the devil's on the bottom. On top of this leap of faith and this communication and stalking of this person still down there. But you ain't worried about that, okay? Because you off balancing your life with the Temperance here twice. You working on balance, putting in the work. You are putting in the work to balancing your shit. To being recognized, to being appreciated, standing your ground, headed up to this new beginning. Overcoming the tower moment that showed you that you was not listening to your intuition. But I feel like, why is the High Priestess here reversed? And the tower reversed. Why they here? Yeah, I feel like you realizing you're emotionally maturing. Yeah, that's what I said. You were emotionally maturing. You're realizing, okay? You're becoming more emotionally, more in tune with yourself, more in tune with your mind, body, soul, and spirit. Okay, and I feel like you're becoming more in tune and more susceptible to missing opportunities when they need to be missed. Especially when that means you were cutting off your intuition. I feel like that's not going to be happening to you anymore. You're going to be listening to your intuition. You're not going to be deceiving yourself because you are the star. You're enlightened. We got the star showing twice. That's an enlightened. That's an illumination. That's a wish, a hope, and a dream come true. But I feel like you are becoming enlightened. I feel like you are the casualties of war are being shown to you. Now you're not, I feel like it's easy for you to cope with it. Easier for you to cope instead of like beating yourself up and blaming yourself and saying, hey, I could have did this and I could have did. I think you're realizing that you did everything that you should have did. Things happen the way that they should have because it's all a casualty of war. Okay. And the war was just much bigger than you. You were just a battle in the war. Because the war is much greater. It's going to continue on after you. You see what I'm saying? So, we were just casualties of war sometimes. And it sounds kind of harsh, but you realize, you understand. I think you understand. And I just feel like that's why that's why you're content. You know, your perception is now content instead of, you know, maybe all over the place and disappointed, crying over spilled milk and unbalanced. I feel like you're, also Pisces, I feel like you're coming into a real grounded state. I feel like you're learning to ground a lot this week. I feel like that's going to be really good for you this week. You're going to be learning to ground. Okay, grounding is going to be coming easy to you, is what I'm feeling for a lot of you. because you guys know how not so good we are at grounding. But I feel like you're going to be leveling up in the skill of grounding this week, um, next week, whatever weeks. But I feel like it's going to be some grounding entering where you're going to just kind of do it. It's going to be some energy coming in where you're grounding yourself like the King of Pentacles. When last week you couldn't ground yourself for nothing. You couldn't, you know what I mean? So it's just like an energy comes in and just helps you out with that. Helps you out with that. What up we got from Pisces, please? What messages? Animal Oracle message we got for Pisces, please. Animal Oracle, what message we got? Claiming your independence, Pisces. That's what you're doing. You're claiming your independence. You claiming you're admitting and accepting that sometimes wars, all the times, wars come with casualties. And sometimes you do have to lose a battle just to get in the war. Sometimes you might have to give a person up. It's like if your war is love, okay? You might have to give up a few bad apples to have a good love situation. And that's, I feel like this might be. Okay, use your mind wisely. I feel like it's at the time where you didn't use your mind wisely is coming to an end. And when I say that you didn't use your mind wisely, meaning that you didn't follow your intuition. Okay, your intuition is here to help you, and I feel like you know that now. And I feel like that's 4 and a 7. That's an 11. 11 is a 2. I feel like you're deciding going forward to use your mind wisely, to use your mind in tune with your body and your spirit, and you're going to be claiming your independence. I feel like your eyes, your balance, you're in a good balance. You're aligned, okay, with your chakras. Everything's lining up, and I feel like you're going to be moving to claim your independence, and you're going to be using your mind wisely, which is something that you have not always done. But I feel like through this whole Casualty of War event, where things are being shown to you and things are being casted to you as a movie, letting you see like, okay, this is why everything had to happen. This is why it happened. This is what is happening. It's all for the greater good. And I feel like you're realizing the greater good is the war. And the battlefield is the small battle that happened in the casualty of the war is your life. And you getting together and getting it together and putting the work into yourself to become something bigger than just you. Bigger than worry about little small shit in life. You got to put your shit together. Like, come and help this whole world heal. To put your purpose out there to help these people. Like, you got to put what you really want to do to the side. Not that you don't want to do your purpose, but your purpose is you realizing that your purpose is to fulfill something greater than you. Okay? That's what I'm trying to say. So you're going to be using your mind wisely here, along with your intuition. Okay? You're going to be claiming your independence because you realize that the bigger picture is much bigger. It's much bigger than you ever thought. Okay? So with that being said, Pisces, if that did resonate and that did help you, go ahead and thumbs up my video and subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, because I would love to have you as a subscriber. And yeah, that's what I got. Hope it helped you. Okay, so I'll see you guys soon. With that being said, that's what I got. Namaste. 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 Until next time. Bye.